Get ready to power up your devices and PCs, gamers. There are some big new releases coming that everyone is excited about. Big new games like Star Wars Outlaws and Dragon's Dogma 2, as are major expansions for Destiny 2, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy XIV Online, and World of Warcraft. So whether you've somehow completed all the games you wanted to conquer last year, or you're just curious, which new ones will be added to the top of your growing pile? So in this video, you will see top 10 awaited video games releasing in 2024 to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Windows PC, Xbox Series X, and other current gaming platforms. Be sure to subscribe, like our videos, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start with top 10 awaited video games releasing in 2024. Number 10. Black Myth: Wukong. Black Myth: Wukong is an action RPG rooted in Chinese mythology. The story is based on Journey to the West, one of the 4 great classical novels of Chinese literature. You shall set out as the Destined One to venture into the challenges and marvels ahead, to uncover the obscured truth beneath the veil of a glorious legend from the past. Black Myth: Wukong is an upcoming action role-playing game by Chinese developer Game Science, based on the classical 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West. It is set to release on August 20th, 2024. A world unseen, where new sights rise with every stride. Enter a fascinating realm filled with the wonders and discoveries of ancient Chinese mythology. As the Destined One, you shall venture through breathtaking landscapes in the classic tale of Journey to the West, creating a new epic of uncharted adventures. Number 9. Dustborn. The story-driven action-adventure game from Red Thread Studio, set in an alternate America, will launch August 20th, 2024. This single-player action-adventure game invites players to embark on a mysterious road trip to transport an important package from Pacifica to Nova Scotia. Pax and her crew travel undercover as a punk rock band, exploring the stunning neo-Western landscapes of an alternate America, making pit stops along the way to recruit crew members, build relationships, complete unforeseen tasks, and fight off their pursuers. Dustborn explores the power of words through the eyes of playable character Pax, an anomalous creature with the ability to use language as a weapon. Number 8. Stalker 2: Heart of Cornable Stalker. 2. Heart of Cornable is an upcoming first-person shooter survival horror video game, developed and published by Ukrainian game developer GSC Game World. It will be the 4th game released in the Stalker video game series, as well as the first Stalker game in 15 years since the release of Call of Pripyat in 2009. Initially announced following the release of Call of Pripyat, Stalker 2 was planned to release in 2012, before it was ultimately cancelled on the year of its intended release. The game resurfaced years later in 2018, with the development restarted and powered by Unreal Engine 5. It was scheduled to release on December 8, 2022, but due to the ongoing war in Ukraine, development for the game was put on hold. However, the development team later stated on their official Discord server that the development process continues, and was scheduled to release for Windows and Xbox Series XS in early 2024. It was delayed again for further polishing, with a release date of the 5th of September 2024. Number 7. Cataclysmo PC. Cataclysmo is an upcoming real-time strategy tower defense video game developed and published by Digital Sun. In the game, the player is tasked with collecting resources and constructing a stronghold using a building system inspired by Lego during daytime, while defending against large hordes of enemies at night. The game is set to be released in July 2024 for Windows PC. Cataclysmo is a real-time strategy game with elements inspired by tower defense games. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world in which a magical cataclysm created a suffocating poison mist that has spread all over the world. During daytime, players must explore and collect resources, construct fortresses and strongholds, as well as train various types of troops. The game features a building system in which players can freely mix and match more than 100 building pieces to create towers, walls, and other defensive structures. Different environments and landscapes also provide various architectural challenges for the players. Number 6. Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door A is a 2004 role-playing game developed by Intelligent Systems and published by Nintendo for the GameCube. The Thousand Year Door is the second game in the Paper Mario series following Paper Mario, and is part of the larger Mario franchise. The Thousand Year Door borrows many gameplay elements from its predecessor, such as a drawing-based art style and a turn-based battle system, with an emphasis on timing moves correctly. The game was announced at a 2003 Game Developers Conference and was released late July 2004 in Japan and late 2004 for the rest of the world. The game was followed by Super Paper Mario, which was released for the Wii in 2007. A remake of the game for the Nintendo Switch was released on May 23, 2024. Number 5. Destiny 2: The Final Shape Destiny 2. The Final Shape is an upcoming major expansion for Destiny 2, a first-person shooter video game by Bungie. Representing the 8th expansion and the 7th year of extended content for Destiny 2 and 10th year of content for the franchise, it is scheduled to be released on June 4, 2024, after being delayed from its original February 2024 date. The Final Shape will revolve around the player's guardian seeking out the franchise's major villain, the Witness, who had disappeared through a portal that it created on the surface of the Celestial Traveler at the conclusion of Lightfall 2023. The Guardian and the Vanguard must stop the Witness from creating the titular Final Shape, the calcification and destruction of all life in the universe, and end the war between the light and darkness, concluding Destiny's first major saga, the Light and Darkness Saga. Number 4. Terminator: Survivors, PC. Terminator: Survivors is a survival game announced in July 2022 and is in development by Nacon. It is scheduled to release as an early access PC game via Steam on October 24, 2024, coinciding with the 40th anniversary of the first film. It is also scheduled to release on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS at a later point. The game is set after the first two films, featuring an original story that takes place after Judgment Day and before the rise of John Connor's human resistance. The game is set in an open world and will focus on salvaging supplies and resources to manage and improve a base of operations while fighting off Skynet's machines and other humans. It will include single-player and cooperative game modes. Number 3. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows will launch November 15, 2024. When it does, you'll be able to play it on PS5, Xbox Series X Vertical Bar S, and PC. There's been no word on older platforms, likely meaning that this one will be current-gen only. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, you will live the intertwined stories of Naui, an adept shinobi assassin from IGA province, and Yasuke, the powerful African samurai of historical legend. Against the backdrop of the turbulent late Sengoku period, this duo will discover their common destiny as they usher in a new era for Japan. Shadows will open the doors to a powerful shinobi fantasy for players. Even though we haven't seen any in-game content, we can expect from this statement alone that there will be a huge emphasis on stealth missions and infiltration, even more so than in previous Assassin's Creed games. Number 2. Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree. Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree will be released on June 21st. The expansion is coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC via Steam, just like the original Elden Ring. The Elden Ring DLC is about Millennia's twin brother, Miquella, and his journey to the Land of Shadow. In a February 21st IGN interview, director Hidetaka Miyazaki said this setting is a brand new map separate from the lands between, requiring some sort of warp to get there. Undisclosed story events disconnected this place from the rest of the world, and it's up to you to figure out what happened and why Miquella has traveled there. You'll enter this land via a cocoon, which Elden Ring players may remember seeing in a chamber where an optional boss can be fought. Number 1. Star Wars Outlaws. Star Wars Outlaws is an upcoming action-adventure game set in the Star Wars universe developed by Massive Entertainment and published by Ubisoft under license by Lucasfilm Games. The game takes place during the period between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. It is scheduled to release for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series XS on the 30th of August, 2024. The game is set between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Outlaw scoundrel Kay Vess, portrayed by Humberly Gonzalez, and her companion Nyx, portrayed by D. Bradley Baker, attempt one of the biggest heists the Outer Rim has ever seen, In a journey across several planets, including familiar ones like Tatooine, Kijimi, and Akiva, and never-before-seen ones, like the moon of Toshara, which is inspired by the landscape of the Tanzanian savanna. As we come to a close, I'm curious. What's your favorite game of 2024? Any upcoming releases you're excited about? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.